hand here of Cat.
Towns, three. Good! What a shot!
Well, you talked about those being bad shots. He can knock those down.
He can make those, but I just don't like the ones where he's standing on the low guy.
A 20-point fourth quarter for All-Star Karl Anthony Towns. A 20-point deficit to take this lead of 4.
Two things. Their defense has been the best it's been the entire series, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Brunson on the bench, 5 fouls. Here comes McBride, who's given them a jolt in this fourth quarter. 7 points. Early foul trouble, had to sit on the bench, but he's back in. And he has it here, controlling, and Towns on top, playing with a lot of confidence. Turner will defend. Towns in tight.
Oh, they're going to call a travel. That's a late travel there by Scott Foster.
I don't know, Karl Anthony Towns wants a challenge.
Well,
first of all, you
don't have a challenge.
Nope. And you can't challenge the travel. But other than that, it was a good idea.
Coach, who's going to score here for Indiana? I mean, their offense in disarray here in the second half.
Well, they've got their starters on the floor.
Bridges and Siakam. Siakam shot. Oh, a big one.
Gotta ride him.
When Siakam gets to his right shoulder turn, he's almost automatic down there.
It's McBride, and Nimhard will defend. Bridges picked up by Nesmith. A shove and a foul. Nesmith. First free throws. Sorry, Coach. First free throws by Bridges here in the game. Don't miss a playoff moment. Bridges there. Lead is 3. 4 to play in the fourth. Then he goes 2 of 2, draining both with the 5 fouls on Brunson. Halliburton. Getting a screen from Turner. Once, twice. As he jab steps in there, and it's off to Nesmith. Anunoby there.
Good D there.
It is. Defense has changed for the Knicks. Nesmith bullies his way and knocked away. Swatted away by Anunoby. Shot clock at 2.8.
Nesmith tried to bully Anunoby. That's not going to work.
It's Turner over Towns. Shot clock violation.
Well, New York defensively, it has just changed tonight here from about the midpoint of the
snap of the finger,
quarter.
right?
Yeah,
blink of an eye.
Well, to me, it really started the last 2 to 3 minutes of that second quarter.
And that's
they got it from 20 to 13. I told you guys, I didn't like the energy by the Pacers.
Reggie, they went on a 10-3 run to end the second quarter. You're right. In fact, the Knicks have closed the last 2 quarters with runs. It's in, it's high. McBride saves it, and Anunoby can't. It was deflected out of bounds. It's off Indiana. Shot clock at 7. It'll be on Tuesday, and here is the challenge and the outcome. He didn't touch it, did he?
He did not, and successful challenge. We are now done with challenges for the night, as that was Indiana's second and last, and New York lost theirs.
The last 12 minutes, the Knicks have outscored them 33-14. Here's a shot by Halliburton.
That was a huge possession and bucket here. Now let's see if Indiana can reset their defense.
The court pressure there once again, McBride.
Coach, you're a little surprised they didn't come back with Jalen Brunson on that, even with 5 fouls.
McBride rocketing to the rim with a foul. 2:51 to go in regulation.
Yeah,
Take a free throw in game 2, and tonight he has now hit all 3 of his free throws.
Well, with New York, Tom Thibodeau the other night stuck with the lineup that he thought was playing well and didn't play Towns. He may be leaving Jalen Brunson on the bench.
Knicks have been lights out at the line, 13 of 14 this half, shooting free throws with another whistle.
That's Towns, that's number 5. Coach, I understand Pibbs sometimes can be a little hard-headed. I'm bringing back Brunson. I got to have my guy on the floor.
Great game in this series coming down to the wire.
First 2 games were decided by a total of 8 points, both for the Pacers.
We played 146 minutes in this series, and they're separated by 6 points.
Just amazing. It's Towns again, the fake on Turner, the drive, and the collision. Indiana grabs the loose ball.
Brunson will now be going to the scorer's table.
A little drag action here.
It's Turner, Halliburton.
Good rotations by New York to cover.
Halliburton, Nimhard. They'll try to tie. Nope, they go around the horn. This is for the lead from Turner. And a rebound by Towns.
Excellent block out there by OG on Siakam.
15 rebounds for Towns. Bridges on the baseline. Going the other way, knocked away. Siakam, here's a three. McBride, no. Rebound, Turner. Another chance for Indiana. The other way, Siakam, pushed, foul. Anunoby.
70% in the playoffs from the free throw line.
And 1 of 3 tonight, and 0 of 1 in the quarter. Personally decorated as a player in this league, and a big free throw here to try to tie it. Brunson with the ball. 19 points, 5 of 15. Neesmith on him. Towns a screen. And Brunson inside. And Bridges couldn't find the handle, but it was off of Indiana. New York's ball. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
It's on the shot clock right now.
Off to Bridges. Into Brunson. Short. Shot clock violation. Indiana's ball.
But not just taking one of those 2 bad shots for one. Mitchell Robinson's got to get up.
Halliburton driving and cutting. Turner for the lead. Rebound flying inside, and a foul called, and down goes Hart.
And that was another great rebound for Josh Hart. Well, and Tom Thibodeau can have both Brunson and Towns on the bench because he's got 2 timeouts left to be able to bring them back into the game, does he?
Hart did not start tonight, but he has played 34 minutes. And his rebounding late in the game has been huge. And a couple of beauties right there.
Big ones.
Free throws.
4-point game.
Gotta go quick.
Halliburton with Bridges defending. Setting up. There's a whistle.
Yeah, but if
9.7.
But
Are
if you're
you
the Knicks,
kidding?
you'll live.
The foul went on Bridges. That is his second.
They're going to call a timeout and advance the ball.
And down. And it's a 2-point game and a timeout taken with 9.7 left in regulation. New York by 2. Cutting Brunson. And quickly fouled with 8.1 left in regulation. But they've made their last 11 consecutive free throws. And Brunson's been perfect at the line. 9 of 9 now. Brunson trying to make it a 4-point lead.
But you don't leave anybody open.
Nimhard to inbound. It's Siakam, doubled, fires 3, no, rebound, Hart! Who else? Hart got it, 2.6, fouled on the play.
6-1 on the road in the playoffs. They're only 3-5 in Madison Square Garden.
Knicks have now made 14 consecutive free throws.
It was as the home team, but New York won the first 2 games of the series. Indiana came back and won it, so 2-0 leads not insurmountable.
Nimhard will fire. And closing quarters, a huge part of the New York Knicks win in this big game 3. They were down 2 games to none, losing both at home, but go on the road down by 20 and win